Assalamu alaikum everyone, welcome to today's Bitcoin update for Thursday 24th of February, and it's been a hell of a ride, guys. And if you're not in the Discord, join me into the Discord, and if you guys are interested into the signals as well, join me into the signals because this one was shared with the signal members by 20th of February. Today's 24. By the look of things, Bitcoin might go below 37k. Sand has a technical target of 2.7. Solana has a technical target of $68. Bitcoin needs to drop below 37,000 for these coins to reach their targets. And we dropped below $37,000. Yesterday, in yesterday, I posted two updates, right? So this was a very long version of the update, and at this point, I told you something. I'm really starting to think that this is a descending broadening wedge, but it might not play out. Even previously we had one, it did not play out, but I'm still going to live it because we cannot ignore it. And the next thing that yes, one was here, it didn't play out, and look what happened. So boom, this was just like that, and then one was just like this one. And during this time, guys, what happened is that you actually broke to the downside, you didn't broke to the upside. So same thing can happen again. Remember, you can still come near this line. And all right, so that was the first scenario, number one. Now, the second part was update, and people were saying, oh yeah, we broke out of the descending broadening wedge, it will go to 41k. But I told you about the retest broadening wedge. If you actually make a fake out and go down, aren't you just putting a double top, first top, second top, a bearish pattern, and a big fake out to make people? Because when you say, oh yeah, the green candles came in, we're gonna go back to 41,067, 167, that's known as a confirmation bias. Okay, you're just telling yourself it could go there. You can even ignore the back test. But it's really important, because if you want to be a good trader, you have to wait for a confirmation. Good tradition. You want to bring. Anyway, I'm just gonna pause it there. But you got all the answers now. Let's go into the latest update and look where you're finding support. At least at this point of time, you actually went to the lowest part of the wedge. So let's say this never happened. It's just like this part never really happened, and all Bitcoin did was consolidate in this place and then went down to this lower target right there. And that's where it find some support right there. But is it gonna actually find a little bit of a relief to the upside? No one knows. Is it now gonna start to break to the downside? Potentially. Maybe I might have to roll another second part of it today, because right now there's not enough candles for me to say anything, right? This could end up in a three black soldiers as well. Sorry, three black crows, not three white soldiers. And just like that, I don't know why my internet is kind of slow today. Yeah, thank you, internet. Now, there's a possibility that you now start to lose the descending broadening wedge. Just as I showed you in the first video, you can break to the downside, backtest the lower part of descending broadening wedge, and then boom. Do you know why am I saying this? The reason why I'm saying that Bitcoin is going to do that is I want to show you something known as a Vanguard. And this Vanguard is just like watching S&P 500 and stuff like that. These are the forex markets and the forces that derives the markets. It's kind of a cheat sheet of what Bitcoin is going to do into the future. Damn, what the hell is wrong with my internet, guys? I'm really kind of trying to record some videos. I'm going to check out my internet and refresh this thing. My internet is an idiot, guys. Bitcoin is stupid and my internet is an idiot. I seriously hate it when I'm so serious and I'm trying to do some work and then my internet steps in and it's like, it's a prank. Are you kind of kidding me right now? Just a sec, guys. Yeah, so here we are, and this is the chart that I was talking about, and we're going to continue with this one, and we're going to talk about if Bitcoin is interested to actually go even way more down or not, and perhaps it's actually interested to go even more down. And first of all, I want to dive into a little bit of a small time frame. This is not really recommended that you go into the smaller time frames, but as long as you're holding this lower part of this descending broadening wedge right there, there's a possibility of you to actually have a small relief to go to the upside. But there's still some issues, there's still some doubts with it. You might just lose it completely and continue with the fall. Okay, so you're gonna have some resistance like this, consolidation sideways, break to the downside, and go to the downside as well. And I'm gonna tell you why am I saying this. The reason why I think it's gonna go below 35k potentially, right now it's not a confirmed one, all right? What I'm gonna tell you is that you do have a support level right there, right? Because you had one touch here, one touch there, one touch right here, one touch right there, and one touch right here. So that's a big support, but there is a possibility of still breaking to the downside, back testing, and going even way more down. Because of Vanguard, yes, I was talking about Vanguard, so I'm gonna bring in the Vanguard, guys, and this is one of those stock markets through which Bitcoin is gonna mirror it. Okay, so we've had a very bad nasty drop with Vanguard as well. Just look at those dumps, and do you remember when I say that if you wanna trade altcoins, you have to trade Bitcoin as well? So let's say if you want to trade Bitcoin, you have to trade Vanguard. If Vanguard starts to dump, Bitcoin is gonna dump just the same way as Bitcoin dumps, then altcoins dump to the downside. That's what I'm trying to say. And it came down, it took this wick right there. Do you see that? So that's a big cheat sheet that Bitcoin wants to even go below $32,000. So here we are, and it could even go to 29k. And this is a blue line that I've even marked for you just there. And you could actually see Bitcoin taking out that wick out there because even Vanguard did it. So let's say when Vanguard goes down, after some moments later, Bitcoin goes down, right? So that's a very good cheat sheet, and that's a very good indicator. If Vanguard starts to pump to the upside, you are going to notice that Bitcoin starts to move to the upside as well. Now, there are some support level that I want to talk about here very quickly, but in my opinion, you are looking to actually dump even way more down, right? So let's say you take again the bottom to the top, and the reason why I say this, let's follow the simple fib trading, guys. You're losing the 0.786. This is going to be way more clear in the 4-hour time frame if I dive in there right now, and you closed below the 786, and I told you previously that Bitcoin has a technical target of 35,000 in 2-3 videos ago. I made that video for you, and I told you Bitcoin went down. It made what? It made this bearish rectangle pattern. So I took the top to the bottom just like that, and wherever Bitcoin broke out of, this is where you went down, and that's where you look just right on the money, right? So technical analysis work, and look, it worked. Every single thing worked according to the plan. Now the next question is, are we taking 32,900? The answer from my side is yes, but based on the charts, always wait for a confirmation, because you got a little bit of a support right there. All right, so it's not a confirmed one, but what I'm gonna say is you are below 786. You close below it, so you might just be a little bit following this fib retracement level. So this is the only two things I'm looking for. The lower part of support of this descending broadening wedge, but the thing is that you cannot ignore the fib retracement. The fibs suggest that it's not good, and you can stay below it for a while, kiss its head goodbye, and then boom, you go to $29,000 and potentially to the 24,000. And I told you again in previous videos that when you cross the 0.618, you're looking to take yourself to the 1.618, right? So I wouldn't be surprised if you get Bitcoin nearly to the 25,000 and 26,000 or 24,000 region, and that's where you find a big level of support. Okay, from my side, there is a chance of Bitcoin to even go to $18,000. So things has just began. Now I'm not even trying to spread FUD. I'm giving you all the, what do you call them? All the proof. And for the 18,000, I'm gonna give you the proof tomorrow, because that that thing is on my phone, not it's not on the Bitcoin thing. So if you guys want to watch it, make sure you follow this channel right here right now if you're new, and tomorrow update is going to be a banger. And why do I think Bitcoin can go to $18,000? And I'm going to give you all the details, like not my own personal opinion. And join me into the signals. This is $5 per month, by the way, right? So we've already saved our money, right? Bitcoin, we were trying to trade Sandbox, and where we exited, guys, and until now we've already saved like nearly from there to there, 20-30% of the dump we saved, and we're looking to perhaps save it from. So if you want to know when we're going to start buying, and at which price points, and when, if you want to know when we're going to be selling and buying, you can join it. It's $5 per month, just a very, very small fees right there. And that's it for today's update. I'm going to see you with the next one. Allah Hafiz.